I mean, I just saw one from a guy called, I forget his name, he's got 40 million followers on YouTube. I think it's Carry Minati. Carry Minati, 40.
There is nothing that I have not been accused of and abused of, and everything happens. But it makes things unnecessarily difficult because all kinds of rubbish is put all over the place. It makes… see, there are a whole lot of people who have nothing significant to do in their life, don't want that. They don't know what they're doing most of the time. Especially, I don't know who this is you're talking about, but I'm not… So if you're influencing, what is the number? 40 million?
Yeah.
If you're influencing 40 million people, I hope you become a little more responsible. Hello.
Sadhguru, when you do such a massive project and you're a social media sort of phenomena, there's nobody like you on the digital medium, there with that comes a fair sense of… I mean, there'll always be some trolling that will happen.
Not some, what are you saying, some? There is nothing that I have not been accused of and abused of, and everything happens. But that's their mind, what can I do?
No, but I mean, the recent one that… I mean, I just saw one from a guy called… I forget his name, he's got 40 million followers on YouTube. I think it's Carry Minati, 40 million followers on YouTube. And he just did a kind of a parody thing. It was recently, about I think maybe 3 or 4 weeks or maybe a month ago.
What's he saying about me?
He was just having…
What's wrong with me?
No, he was just having sort of, he was impersonating you, and I think, it seemed to be…
That's okay.
Quite funny and part of it.
I also think, not just one, I think a few thousand impersonations need to happen, that's what I'm also thinking. Hello?
But do you feel like this kind of… it doesn't affect your credibility when you go around talking? You don't think it harms, or it's just like it doesn't matter because the more people talk about you, the more people know you, the more you're able to carry your message?
I made myself like this. What somebody says, whether they call me God or they call me a rogue, it makes no difference for me. I am who I am. That doesn't change. So, I am not somebody who is made by… I'm not someone who is made by people's opinions, good or bad, it doesn't matter. I made myself in a different way.
Yeah.
So, in terms of who I am and my experience of life, nothing changes even if the whole world says the same thing. But definitely in terms of effectiveness of work,
yeah,
it makes things unnecessarily difficult because all kinds of rubbish is put all over the place. It makes, many times doors close, you have to knock them down.
Yeah.
These kind of problems are there. Around the world they campaign. Negative campaign is not in one place, around the world.
Yeah.
Indians have reach,
Yeah.
The incredible thing is, I have massive support in Pakistan. About the same size of population in India is against me. It's okay, it's part of working in this world.
Why did that surprise you, though?
It doesn't surprise me, because see, there are a whole lot of people who have nothing significant to do in their life. Their only thing is somehow to make a livelihood. Wherever there is something, they will attach themselves like fleas on it. It's okay, it doesn't hurt me so. If they don't want these things to happen, they don't want soils to be saved, they don't want rivers of India to flow again, if they don't want, that's their choice, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I would like these things fixed, I'm sure most of you would like it fixed. Well, will everything happen? I don't believe that. Will everything that we aim for happen? No. In this generation, at least if we take a few steps, next, hopefully, we'll take more steps. This is the only way solutions will come. It's not that you are a solution for everything, there's no such thing. You can move it in that direction. Maybe the next generation will take it further and further. But if they don't want that to happen, I don't think they don't want that, they don't know what they're doing most of the time. Especially, I don't know who this is you're talking about, but I'm not surprised. If somebody is an influencer, any kind of influencer, if you can influence 10 people, or you have 2 children, see, this happens to you, you may be living somehow, but suddenly you have a child. The moment they're looking at you, if you're smoking, you put your Figure it away. If you're doing something else, you do that. Why? Because the moment you're an influencer in your home, the moment you're influencing a young life, you try to change your life in some way to the extent possible for you. So if you're influencing, what is the number? 40 million.
Yeah.
If you're influencing 40 million people, I hope you become a little more responsible.
Yeah.
It's very important.